can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that dust. These Jones, I just these
20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand setting, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs field over first down at their own 27-yard line. Play fake. Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 5. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Donovan Wilson will bring him down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
Second and inches. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A short throw taken in by Kelce. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Mahomes now on second down. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, KC.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and They get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They begin with a 3rd down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now Mahomes. That is Travis Kelce. Touchdown Chiefs.
Kansas City.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. Across the 20, will mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the first carry for Miles Sanders. Come on, it's game. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Once again, it's Sanders. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 16 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 47. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide 8. 26.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. 3rd down coming up.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
Gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
In motion, Lamb. They'll try it now with Sanders. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
First down throw, Mahomes. Got a man, that's Rashee Rice. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. In the end zone, here's Kevontae Turpin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he will just pass the 25 to the 26-yard line. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the...
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Multiple times and all pro, that is Chris Jones. Gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, 46. Yeah! Hey, kill! Go ahead, 26.
They run over center with Williams. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Here we go.
They put Pickens in motion. On fourth down, they snap it to Dak. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Cowboys first down. That was something else. A big pickup on fourth and long to give him a new set of downs.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Pick up there of 13. First down, Cowboys.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
That's brought in right side by Pickens. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Kill.
On first and 10, Prescott. That's complete. It's Sanders. Back to timeout for Dallas. It's their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
46.
Play fake. Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is caught. What a throw. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Auburn, good with the extra point. Cowboys are on the board. It's now 14-7. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend the return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First and 10 for Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. first half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Tugging down on his side like he had to go. If you don't agree, ask the streets on your big 5 air. You already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Precious on the globe.
Here you go.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he gets this one up past the 30.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Dak can throw it here on first down. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
47.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. To the outside, looked in by Lamb.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On third down, here's Williams. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Mahomes back. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Mahomes. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he's into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Harrison Butker
Now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. In the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Awkward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain. From the 25, here's second down and 9. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Wide 80. Hey, kill.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. Sending it downfield for Fant. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
15, yellow. I'll go on, 80.
On first down, it's Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen here. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
On second down, Mahomes. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Cowboys will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up second down.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw. And defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
On second down, it's Dak. Headed left, buying time. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Throwing that, Mahomes. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. They get 18 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down. Patrick to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll be second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game. This is first and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first and 10. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive. A first down throw for Prescott. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Cowboys 14.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
180.
A give here to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
41-yard line.
Once again, it's Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. 3rd and 11. To an E goes Mahomes. And that should wrap it up. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Arlington.